2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for DA.
Hey, Kevin.
You're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Greg, we got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Auger, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's games.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Toppin is out there with Holmes. Then there's Jay. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Reddish. And it's Thompson in at the center position.
And that's a good heads-up play there from R.J.
Griffin against Young. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Griffin with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. The pass to Toppin. To the middle. Here's Griffin. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. The Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And again, New York turns it over. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. The quick look, no good that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Griffin passes to Barrett. Down low. And Griffin scores. The assist by Toppin. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Hunter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
To the inside. A nice shot by Griffin.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 28-point game against Milwaukee. The 3. Clock reset for the Hawks. Here's Thompson. Good work defensively by Holmes.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth, and it was fitting that they split the season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta, for the Knicks. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Griffith. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. From the arc, pocket 4. Atlanta again missing.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And the shot goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
58 seconds left in the first quarter. Campbell, the pass to Griffith. Pass to Tate. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The Hawks again can't hit. The Knicks have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. All alone. And again, it's New York.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Bell with the block.
At a young age, Bell has proven to be a great shot blocker with tremendous timing.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
New York shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot. There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Bogdanovich to end the drought. And that one is off. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Bell, and it's Thomas in at the 1 spot. Chandler outside. 6 to shoot. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Out to the wing. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Here's Young. The Knicks making the shot. Kicks it to Hunter. Misses from short range.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Wizards was tremendous. He scored 53 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Now, here is Young after the miss from Griffin.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. No good on the free throw. The Knicks making a switch here. Holmes checked in. He hits the second from the line. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Barrett. Back to Thomas. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Thomas got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Young. From down in the low post. It goes. Young's got 8.
The top scorers in this league, like Trey Young could be, they get buckets when it's not easy to get buckets. And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trey Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trey Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Atlanta with the ball. The Knicks making the shot, and they call an illegal screen here.
It's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Knicks leading by 13. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trey Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trey Young.
And the rejection by Holmes. To the paint, here's Barrett. That shot is off. Collins with some nice D. Hunter with it, picked up by Barrett. Young, right side. Lets it go with the 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Passes it to Holmes. Griffin against Young. That shot by Griffin, no good. The Hawks trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And finished off by Collins.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play. A very, very high percentage.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Knicks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw good from Holmes. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Holmes.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Campbell's shot's good.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the pass to Barrett. "17 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Bogdanovich. 14 points from him the last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Over Barrett. And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What? And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Reddish out there with Trae Young. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Young.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Here's Young. He's got 10. Reddish the pass to Hunter. Outside Collins. He kicks it to Hunter. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Griffin goes in. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Well, go figure is right. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Toppin, the shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Here's Hunter, feeds it to Collins. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Here's Thomas. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. Well, they're shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. one falls for Clark.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Thompson. Outside, Bogdanovich. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Young, here we go. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Young. And so it's New York with it. They led by as many as 18 points. To the wing right side. Back to Griffin. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And so it's the New York Knicks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And New York, looking at who they've got.
Hey, right here.
And here is Holmes. 4 on the shot clock. And Griffin slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one falls for Young.
In the 2018 season, as the 5th overall pick, Trae Young was phenomenal towards the end of the year, winning 3 straight Rookie of the Month awards.
Free throw drops for Griffin. Both good from the line that time. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Young with the ball. Pulls it up. He finds that one off the back iron and down it falls. Young's got 5 points in the quarter. The Knicks leading by 16. Here's Griffin. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. And that one drops for him.
And now the defense, full attention and antennas up. Trae Young getting warm.
There it finds Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Thompson, high post. Pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Just getting inside as a wing can help you out a lot. And Hunter right there forces the defense to foul.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Griffin with it. Picked up by Thompson. And then Griffin with the dunk.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Reddish the pass to Collins. Young against Griffin. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
On the wing, Thompson. Hunter gets to Collins. Thompson passes to Hunter. That 3 off the mark. The Knicks leading by 16. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Holmes. Barrett's got his first basket.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New York.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jay.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Young with no one around. Offensive rebound, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. Collins passes to Hunter. Over Barrett. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Passes it to Holmes. Kicks it to Griffin. They double-team Griffin. Tries to save it. To the inside. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's the Hawks with the ball. 19-point game. Young in the corner. And the wide-open shot from Reddish gets it to go from 18 feet away.
You can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
Barrett dishes to Griffin. Over Hunter. That baseline jumper is offline from Griffin, so no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.